You know, I'm just so happy and excited because today we did Discovery again. Again, Discovery is a 2-day personal mastery program and we have integrated it with Breakthrough, which is gonna happen tomorrow. Okay, it's gonna be a 4 days of intense learning about who I am. People come in here from different backgrounds, from different city, from different parts of the country. And you know what? People are coming from different come from. Tapos di nila alam anong mangyayari, no? Anong magaganap. All they have for themselves is one thing. And if you're gonna ask me what that one thing is, they just wanna become a better person. They just wanna see a better version of who they are.
I'm expecting na pag umattend ako sa Discovery and Breakthrough, magbabago yung mindset ko tapos magkakaroon ng light side yung mga ginagawa ko sa buhay para maging singgaling din ako ni Coach Ras, ni Coach Chikoy, Coach Cindy, and all the other managers and leaders of A-Quest.
With what I realized during I'm doing it and after, dun ko na-realize na I am bound to be here. Swear, like in terms of discovery and breakthrough, I really think that I know myself and I have so much good belief system. And now, I don't think na I'm no longer the Hillary before when I went here last Thursday.
Discovery seminar is really having that awareness that whatever is going on in your life, whether you like what's going on or you hate what's going on, you have all the answer, all the solution, and all we have to do is find out who you are, find out what's going on, and you now create the best possible life ever you cannot even imagine happening in your life.
I joined just to observe, but the observation turned into a transformative decision that I need to be consistent as a leader in all ways. So that's what I learned from this discovery and breakthrough. It really made me to have a transformed mindset so that I can easily empower other people. You can easily heal other people and empower your business if you yourself is healed. That's what I learned from it.
How many here you want to discover yourself even deeper? Let's process what happened here.
Nung nandito na ako, all I need is clarity of mind. Kasi what we think and what we say is actually who we are. Pero now, I feel more confident. And I know that I am worthy of everything na nakukuha ko ngayon sa buhay ko. Kaya, ayun, it was very an amazing journey.
Discovery and breakthrough, it was a different experience that I've never experienced in my whole life. All the baggages and dramas that I've been keeping inside was released. And after the whole process, I felt like I'm a new person na.
Which is why I'm inviting everyone to come to Breakthrough. And I promise you, if you want to have a life of ease and flow, this is the program for you. And you'll be rebirthed to like a new person.
one thing for sure, if you're looking for something, it's all inside you. So I'm thanking and honoring everyone for choosing to trust the program, because all I know is you deserve the biggest and wildest thing. You deserve the best life. All you need to do is go inside and discover who you truly are. Amazing, beautiful creation of God, limitless being.
And it's exactly 7 o'clock in the evening. Good evening, everyone. Good morning. May I ask everyone to turn on their cameras so that we all know that you guys are here. Okay lang po ba yun? But again, I'd like to honor and acknowledge each and every one of you for being here, because that says a lot about your commitment. That says a lot about your character, because the truth is, it's Monday evening. Pwede naman po sana nagpapahinga tayo. Pwede naman po sana nagdi-dinner kayo ngayon. Pero we've got so many people here live on Zoom. Thank you so much. If you guys are on Zoom, please do give me a heart reaction so that I know that you're here. And if you're on Facebook right now as well, maybe bigyan nyo naman kami ng pusuan nyo naman kami. So thank you so much. Let's give everyone a big round of applause. Good evening, everyone. My name is Paolo. Can everybody maybe just chat in the chat box? Hi, Paolo. And before anything else, I would just like to just introduce myself as to why ako na nagsasalita ngayon. No? Okay lang po ba yun? Thumbs up if yes. All right, awesome. Thank you so much, guys. My name is Paolo. I'm 34 years old. And I am one of the people who also support Coach Russ here at I Am Plus Coaching. And I'm someone na kilalang-kilala ng mga tao in my community as someone who's always supporting, someone who's always giving, someone who's always contributing. But it was never always that way. Kasi I was always the type of person na tipong bahala ka na sa buhay mo. I was always the type of person na self-serving lang talaga sobra. Pero it was because of the things that we're gonna talk about today. It's because of the things that I've learned from my mentor, Coach Russ Huson as well, about when I started becoming more productive because of the happiness that I've been generating on a day-to-day basis, because I also learned and found out through what we're going to talk about tonight that happiness truly is the new level of productivity as well. And because of that, I've become now more giving. I've become more happier as well. And as a result, I'm also really known as the person who's also giving and giving and giving here at I Am Plus. So let's give Coach Pao a big round of applause. And before that, I would just like to introduce who we are at I Am Plus. Okay lang po ba yun? Before we officially start tonight's session, give me a thumbs up if yes, kung okay lang. Alright, beautiful. Nakikita ko ng mga thumbs up. Thank you so much. So, as a quick introduction to I Am Plus and who we are, is that we are an organization and a community where we focus on leadership transformation, which is basically self-image. Because how many of you here, raise of hands, believe that they are a leader? Because whether or not you're leading people right below you in a positional position, I also would like to believe that each and every one of us is also a leader, because if you don't have people that you're leading, you're also leading yourself. And who we are is that we bring into organizations the culture of number one, capability, personal responsibility, and of course, excellence. We believe in the human race, and we have to remind ourselves as to who we are, who we truly are as God's creation. Okay? And apart from that, our vision and mission here at I Am Plus is that we see a world where every leader or everyone is self-assured, ethical, and always in contribution. We know who we are. Syempre, mabuti tayong tao, and we're always giving and giving back. And it is our mission to equip leaders with coaching and facilitating skills that will help transform humanity towards self-management, embracing wholeness, and living life's purpose to the fullest, wherein we really truly believe that we can redefine education, because education is the key to elevating humanity. Because traditional education prepared us for jobs and to be safe, but it ignores the areas that truly lead to extraordinary and meaningful lives. And for tonight's event, all that we want to do is just give back, educate, and transform your lives, even if we're just live on Zoom, even if we're just live on Facebook. If this is okay with everyone, maybe busuan nyo naman ako dito ngayon on Zoom or even on Facebook as well, so that we can start tonight's session. And just like any of our sessions as well, we'd like to begin things off with grounding. So I'd like to introduce this very powerful, inspiring, and great young man that's truly, truly inspiring for me, especially because I've been spending the last few days with him as well. So help me welcome Jed Batallones. Go ahead, Jed.
Thank you so much, Coach Paolo. Palakpakan naman natin si Coach Paolo. Anyone here na inspire kay Coach Paolo, patype naman sa chat box me. Or anyone na pogian kay Coach Paolo. Whether, by the way, I am Jed. I am an intern of Coach Ras Huson. I am 19 years old. I've been with Coach Ras Huson for the past 2 years. And all I can say is that when I'm with Coach Ras, it's never wrong to take care of yourself, to improve yourself, to focus on personal growth, and get a lot of experiences that is out of your comfort zone. I am 19 years old right now. Before, I'm very shy type person. Mahiyain po ako, although madaldal, pero mahiyain po ako. Ako po yung estudyante na lagi pong nasa likod. Na lagi ko pong iniisip na kaya na nila yan. Go lang, sila yung mga top. Kaya nyo na yan. Ako lang po yung playing safe and always in my comfort zone. But the moment I become an intern of Coach Ras, one powerful lesson I got is self-care and self-love. Because the moment you start growing yourself, loving yourself, having that self-assurance for yourself, guarantee result will just follow. Do you agree? Like button naman if you agree that everything in life will just come to you if you improve yourself. Yan. Thank you so much, Sir Randy and Sir Errol. Wow, nagdadamihan na tayo. 88,000. Palakpakan naman natin, no? Alright, so before we begin our session, we start with meditation. Anyone here familiar sa grounding and meditation? Patype naman me if familiar ka. Or if hindi ka naman nakaka-experience pa ng meditation, pa-like naman. Anyone hindi pa nakaka-experience? Wow, ang dami nang nagme-meditate. Nakakatuwa naman. Alright. For those people na first time, just jump into that experience. Open your heart. We will clear your mind so that we will be grounded for this session. Is that clear? Alright, as I invite everyone to take a deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. You may sit comfortably. Feet planted on the ground. Hands facing upward. As you take a deep breath, inhale. And exhale. If you feel safe, you can close your eyes. As you take a deep breath, inhale. And exhale. Take a deep breath, inhale. And exhale. As you become more conscious with your breathing, maybe there are some thoughts that is bothering you. Or maybe there are things that is urgent to do. Just relax your body, relax your mind, and just enjoy this present moment. As you take a deep breath, inhale. And exhale. Maybe right now, I want you to imagine the things that is bothering you, or maybe any situation that have caused you pain and hurt. As you imagine this, I want you to say these powerful words with me. Just for now, I choose to let this go. Just for now, I choose love over ego. And just for now, I choose trust that all will be well. As you take a deep breath, inhale and exhale. Maybe right now, as you release this, you are now getting that freedom that you deserve. How does that feel like to be in a space of freedom? As you take a deep breath, inhale and exhale. Maybe right now, I want you to imagine the things or the beautiful things in your life right now. Maybe you waking up early, doing your morning routine, doing the things that you love, waking up with your family. Go ahead. Just allow yourself to be in a space of gratitude. As you take a deep breath, inhale. And exhale. Maybe that you've declared the moment this year starts. Maybe sabi mo, January 1, this year will be my year. I will reach that dream come that I want. Go ahead, just imagine the things that you've been dreaming of. As you imagine this, feel it as if it's happening already right here, right now. As you take a deep breath, inhale and exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale. Right now, you are in a perfect space to feel love, to feel grounded, and to feel that focus for yourself. I'd like to invite everyone to pray with me. I'll be praying as a Roman Catholic. If you're not a Roman Catholic, you can pray on your own. I honor, love, and respect you, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Lord, thank you so much for this beautiful day that you have given to us. Thank you so much for the gift of life. Thank you so much for our family, friends, our loved ones. Thank you so much for everything. Use us as your instrument to bless the world. Use us to create that paradise on earth. Lord, we don't know what's gonna happen, but as long as you control over our life, we trust and surrender everything to you. Lord Jesus Christ, let your will be done in this name. If you're ready, you can open your eyes. And if you feel smiling, you can smile and greet everyone, unmute everyone. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. You can unmute yourself.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Morning. Alright,
Good
so how does that feel?
morning.
Pa-type naman sa chat box anong pakiramdam. Anong pakiramdam of that quick meditation? Masarap. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Refreshing. That's just a quick meditation that we did. So, it's part of our culture to do meditation so that we become grounded and focused on this learning session. Are you all excited for this learning session? Pa-thumbs up naman. At kilala nyo ba kung anong learning session ito? Baka mali-mali na papasukan yung Zoom, ha? Alright? So, this learning session is all about unleashing your productivity. Kilala nyo ba yung speaker for tonight? Pa-type naman sa chat box kung kilala nyo or nakikita nyo na sa social media. Ayan na, kilala si Coach Russ, totoo. This person who I really look up to is a very valuable person for me, in my life especially. This person creates so much result. Coach Russ is whom I called my rich dad because he allowed me to create that wealth abundant mindset from within. He helps me to create that successful internal, to think that I am confident. Kaya ko din pala magsalita sa harap ng maraming tao. At kaya ko din gawin yung mga bagay na kaya din nila. So it creates that possibility from within. And with that, I'd like to introduce to everyone this powerful man who changed a lot of people's lives. Also, an influencer na, di ba? Having 380,000 followers on Facebook. I'd like to welcome Coach Russ Huson!
Thank you so much. Palakpakan natin si Jed, napakahusay, 19-year-old lang po yan. And of course, si Paolo na nandito volunteering, no? To bring my message. FYI, bakit merong ganito? Kasi nga, siguro sa isang araw, 20 hanggang 200 yung natatanggap ko na mga message na gusto magpa-coach sa akin. No? So, gusto ko siyang gawin. At the same time, I choose not to simply because, again, ang dami-dami kong ginagawang productive. No? So this is one of my productivity tool na to bring one is to many support rather than one is to one. So that's a tool that I use. And for tonight, no, yung aking I should say topic is my favorite topic because I think I eat, no, I breathe, I sleep with zero excuses, 100% productive. No, I'd like to start with that. No, and again, I have my own definition of what productivity is. And maybe for me, productivity is really being able to accomplish all things that I want to accomplish all at the same time without stress and pressure. Maganda ba yan? No? Being able to handle all things I want to accomplish without stress and pressure. Kasi iba yung overwhelmed or busy. Maraming ginagawa pero wala namang nangyari. No? Ang pinag-uusapan natin ito, maraming ginawa, maraming nangyari, at the same time, hindi pa stress, hindi pa actually ngarag. No? Just today, no? Share ko lang sa inyo, this is my 7th meeting. No? My first meeting started, face-to-face ito ha, 4 to 5 a.m. No? Tapos ng 4 to 5 a.m. ko, another face-to-face meeting, 5 to 6 a.m. Okay, this is a learning event. Okay, and then the third meeting was not actually a meeting, was actually a yoga session that I actually taught. This was 7 to 8 a.m. Grabe, no? Tapos, ang 8 to 9, meron akong pang-apat na. No? And I think some of you kasama ko sa usapang MDRT, I was also there. And more than that, no? I was running a workshop today for the next 3 days, no? For a very good friend, his name is 𝗬𝗨𝗶𝗃𝗏. Alam ko, kilala niyo siya, no? At nakita niyo sa aking Facebook that I'm actually running an immersion retreat at the same time boot camp. At the same time, may 5th meeting ako, which is our staffers meeting, bolt-in. 6th meeting was with the client. 7th meeting was 2 p.m., lunch break nila. Naghumuslit ako ng client na nasara din natin, no? And then, bolt in again. This is the 8th thing. And yet, I was able to accomplish a lot of things. Very, very productive with ease and flow and fun. Okay ba yan? Now, ang ituturo ko sa inyo, hindi na bago. Ang i-share ko, hindi na bago. Siguro, maganda rin, paulit-ulit nating naririnig. Hanggang one day, okay, you will all be brainwashed, no? Some people would think, ang pangit naman ng word na brainwash, no? Kasi dati, pag sabing brainwash, parang pangit, no? Para sa akin, ang ganda ng brainwash kasi huhugasan, lalabhan yung ating pag-iisip na mahirap maging productive kasi ang daming demands ng mundo sa'yo at minsan hindi mo na kaya at minsan hindi mo nagawa. No? And I guess, I'm just happy to share this because, again, we have the most powerful tool that's available. It's for free. Walang bayad. But maybe the bigger question here is, willing ba tayong gawa ng paraan? Willing ba tayong gawa ng disiplina na pag ginawa natin to at nakasanayan natin, everything in our life will just flow easily, will just flow effortlessly, simply because it's always available to us. No? And I'm just so happy that, I have that awareness of being able to just stick it out. No? Now, again, the way I do my talk, I just maybe talk in the next 20, 25, 30 minutes maximum, sharing. And then after I talk, I would really appreciate you will raise your hand, share to me ano yung natutunan mo, and then ask me question. Hopefully, masagot ko yan. Fair ba yon? Right? Again, walang discussion kung hindi kayo mag-cooperate with me kasi mas gusto ko merong kwentuhan. Again, the name of the game here is productivity. And I always have a hashtag. And hopefully, this is your hashtag. It's called 100% productive, zero excuses. Now, at the end of the day, we want to understand that everything that's going on in our life is brought about our consciousness. So please write the word consciousness. Anong consciousness? Kung paano tayo mag-isip. No? A lot of people, they will always think that the world happens to them and they are the victim. No? Sa totoo lang, sino dito, pinlano mo na buong araw mo productive, okay? But the moment nagising ka, no? Hinawakan mo yung cellphone mo at ang dami ng messages, ang dami ng nakita mo sa wall na nakalimutan mo lahat ng dapat mong gawin kasi na-distract ka na. Right? And I guess that's the first thing I want you to understand, that when you are out of productivity, what does it mean? When you are out of the things that you're supposed to do but you're not able to do it, and when you do it patong na stress ka, simply because you need to understand that there are a lot of distractions in your life that overwhelms you, and simply maybe the mindset here is the world happens to me and I am a victim. What does it mean? Okay? It means that you are actually giving in to the demands of the world. Hindi ka makahindi. Oo ka ng oo. Hanggang napagod ka na, nainis ka na, at nag-give up ka na. And I guess that's where I don't want you to be, simply because maybe you're just living a life that is what? Busy, but it's very unproductive. Are you with me? At the end of the day, it's really creating that set up for yourself, and I call that being able to train yourself to think differently, that productivity is never about too many challenges in life. Productivity is never about too many commitment in life. Productivity is never about too many work in life. Productivity is all about a mindset of living life by choice, not by chance. When I say by choice, I get to choose what I want to do with my life on a day-to-day basis, more than just by chance, simply because ang daming nangyari, pinatulan mo hanggang nakalimutan mo yung dapat mong gawin. And I think that starts with your consciousness. Very important for you to understand that the world happens to you, and you can choose not to be a victim, but instead, the world happens for you, that you always have a choice to look at this as something that can expand you. And the only practice, no, that I always use for the past how many years of my life, as in, I think 4 straight years, no, sobra akong faithful sa isang bagay na nakatulong sa buong buhay ko, na hindi ko siya pwedeng pakawalan kasi grabe lang talaga, guys. Sa totoo lang, in terms of my health, I'm creating an enormous amount of peace and joy and happiness. If I look at myself in the mirror at 55 years old, 52 lang pala, bakit hindi ba? At 52 years old, I can see that, physically, I am very happy with my physical health. Which is, I'm never too busy not to take care of my health. Are you with me? But again, this practice allowed me to just surrender and be in the flow of doing what I thought I don't like doing. But because of this practice, ang dali ko mag-surrender, naging flow. Pangalawa, in terms of relationship, no? Sino ito? May mahal kang tao, pero nagkakainisan kayo, na instead pagmamahal ang binabato niyo sa isa't isa, galit ang nangyayari most of the time. Kaway-kaway. Yes, meron? Yeah. Now, with this practice, I'll guarantee you guys, ang bait mo, no? May sinabing hindi mo gusto, parang okay. Baka bad trip lang siya today, okay. Undisturbed. That's the word. I don't want you to be disturbed with external forces, but you are there, undisturbed, that you're able to do all the things you're supposed to do in a very productive manner because internally you are undisturbed. That's very important. Number 3, no? Again, how many of you here, your dream income is to earn at least 7, 8 figures on a monthly basis? Type number 1. Tignan natin yung mga type na number 1 kasi kusang mangyayari yan. Okay? Wow, ang daming gusto kumita ng 7, 8 figures on a monthly basis. However, hindi siya pagod-pagod. Ayun. Tama ba? Hindi siya ngarag-ngarag. Ayun, no? Na hindi mo na makausap kasi sobrang busy. Again, I'm just so proud. I'm just so happy that I truly enjoy my income. Okay? And I'm never busy. I'm never stressed. In fact, I still look for more things to do in my life, no? No, as a proof of success here, no, I have a friend here, si Aaron. 21-year-old ko siyang na-meet. Ngayon, nasa 30 na. 30 na ba, Aaron? O parang 22 ka lang ngayon? O 30. At siya makasabi na parang, yes, totoo yan. At every time nagte-text sa akin yan, wala akong tigil na sagot. Okay? At pag nakipagkita, meet ka agad, I will always have time for people. Simply because, again, I live my life by choice. simply because of this practice. Okay? Number 4, very important that I have a lot of time to have fun, no? To enjoy. Sige nga, kung talagang nanonood kayo ng mga TikTok ko or ng aking mga Reels, saan ko laging sinushoot yung sarili ko? Ay, sarili ko. Saan ako laging sinushoot ni Jed, no? Anong mga nakikita niya sa background? Sa ilog, sa dagat. Correct. Bakasyon, no? Totoo. No, in fact, bukas abangan nyo, nasa ilog na naman ako. And sa Wednesday, nasa ilog na naman ako. Is that clear? So, which is, I'm having great life and again, I'm still productive. Hindi porket nag-iilog ako, wala akong na-accomplish. The more I go to the ilog, the more I get to accomplish life. Why? Okay, I am inspired. That's the word. When you say inspired, you are actually in spirit. Now, I'll just give you simple things to do. And yet, I'll guarantee you, not a lot of you will do it simply because it's so simple that you won't able to do it. But again, I dare you. Gawin mo lang to, kahit 1 week lang, straight, balikan mo ako at sabihin mo, Ras, sinungaling, walang nangyari sa buhay ko. Or babalikan niyo ako, and I would say 100% of the people who practice what I preach, what I practice, day 1 pa lang, sasabihin sa akin, Ras, grabe. Beast mode ako, Ras, grabe. Pick ako, Ras, grabe. Ang dami ko nagawa sa buhay ko. Simply because of this practice that you taught me, and I hope you actually stick to the practice because I'll guarantee you, be faithful in this practice because it will be faithful to you. Why are we not productive? Only 3 words. People live their life in fear. Laging takot. And this fear becomes now doubt. Pangamba. Anong ibig sabihin? They start questioning themselves. That's why it's in and out. I want to do this, I cannot do this. I want to do this, I cannot do this. Why? Because they doubt themselves, and when they stay in the doubt long enough, hard enough, it becomes now worry. And worry is taking away all your power, taking away all your energy to do the things you're supposed to do, and here you are becoming overwhelmed with the things that you're supposed to do. Because why? It's always the worry that's stopping you, the energy to do what you're supposed to do. Which means your enemy here is your consciousness, your programming around fear, around doubt, around worry. That's why productivity is not part of your game, simply because this state of mind is all about lack. It's all about scarcity, and a lot of people lives here. That's the current consciousness of a lot of people. Very simple. I'm going to share to you tonight on how you can unleash your productivity, move fear, move doubt, move worry to faith, paniniwala, hope, act in extreme excitement, in enthusiasm, as if what you want is here and now, and you know it's on its way. And therefore, apart from faith, hope, I want you to put in love in everything that you do, in everyone who you meet, and that's where real productivity comes in. And this will all start with your intention living on a day-to-day basis. When I say intention living, this is what we call extreme self-care. When I say extreme OA, that you made yourself as your ultimate biggest priority in life, that when you prioritize yourself, the world will just follow based on how you want it, because how can you go out and do what you want and yet you did not prioritize yourself? Naubusan ka, kaya distracted ka, kaya overwhelmed. When I say faith, hope, and love, the act of this for me, ladies and gentlemen, is number 1. Make sure you have a night routine. And for me, my night routine here is my non-negotiable. At least by 10 p.m. or earlier, I must be in bed. That's an amazing habit that I know you will agree with me. And yet, a lot of times, okay, we allow ourselves na magpupuyat. Tama ba? Now, sino dito makasabi sa akin, Ras, dahil sa pagpupuyat, gumanda ang buhay ko. Umayos yung health ko. Umayos yung pamilya ko. Umayos yung kitaan ko. Meron ba? Or dahil sa pagpupuyat, nasira ang health ko. Dahil sa pagpupuyat, hindi na magandang relationship ko dahil lagi ako pagod at dahil sa pagpupuyat, nawalan ako ng trabaho. Very simple, and yet, this is something that we all can do, but yet, we are so distracted because of what? Cellphone, TV, external things na nakasanayan na. And that's first thing that I want you to understand. Your night routine must be able to be non-negotiable of if you want to have a productive day, it starts with the night before. Now, an hour before I sleep, I don't have any cell phone, I don't have screen time, because I make sure that my mind is so fertile to permeate the thoughts that I want to think when I sleep, because the subconscious will be marinated with the last information I receive before I sleep. And of course, before I lay down myself to bed, I spend time 10, 20 minutes in silent meditation. And before I sleep, I pray. And the only prayer I have is, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. May kasamang smile yan. And just notice that when I sleep, everything becomes solemn, straight, aligned, because I slept with a lot of gratitude in my heart. Of course, every day in my life, I have morning routine aside from my night routine. And for me, this is my non-negotiable, and I have not released and let go of my morning routine, especially with the first thing I do the moment I wake up. Honest lang, sino dito, pagkagising mo, matik, hawak mo ang phone mo, nag-check ka na kung ano kailangan mo i-check. Type number 1, honest lang. Thank you, that's honest. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Can I just be honest? You made your cell phone your God. You allowed yourself to be enslaved by this cell phone. Some of you, the first thing you check is your laptop, your iPad, work. You made your work your God. Some of you, your task as a mother, inuna mo yung mga anak mo. You made your children your God. And for me, it's either 4 a.m. or 5 a.m., the latest. I spend 1 hour to plug into the source, to sit down and listen, and allow myself to be filled with clarity of the mind, clarity of the heart, first thing in the morning, and I literally obey. Be still, know that I am God. When I say literally, because I am still for 1 hour, and seek ye first the kingdom of God is my first thing that I do the moment I wake up. I do my 1 hour or more meditation. After that, I make sure, okay, that I still do my yoga, my workout, 10, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, doesn't matter. Okay? And after that, I make sure that I now start to create my learning time, my me time. So that's between 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. It's all about me. Now, a lot of you are thinking, bakit sinabi ni Coach Ross? Kanina nagising siya ng 4 at my first meeting siya. Yes, my first meeting kanina was actually meditation in a group. And then when I woke up, right, when we were done with our meditation, the second meeting was learning time with... I'm about to come. No. Person who I actually had meditation with, learning time with them. Okay? And then thirdly, part of that is I taught yoga with them, and that is still part of me supporting people, me supporting growing up. And again, that's my non-negotiable. And therefore, when I set myself up to have the best night ever, to have the best morning ever, the entire 9 all the way to 9 p.m., it's all productive, 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 and no extra time except it's all productivity. That's simple, easy to do, but a lot of people will not do it. For what reason? It's not comfortable. For what reason? It's something new. For what reason? They have the belief system they're gonna do it. And I dare you. I make sure that you are now creating that space. That when you start to create a life that is undisturbed, a life that is never distracted, you want to make sure that you are faithful with your faith work, so that when you move, despite of all the things that you want is not yet showing up, you're all okay because you have hope that it's on its way and you're willing to wait. And if something that is happening that you don't like, just say, Lord, surprise me. I don't know what it is, but you know what? You're playing funny, and I'm just happy and excited to be ready to receive it. But more than that, your act on a day-to-day basis must be all about love. Meaning, wherever you are, whatever you do in your life, put in love in your work. Put in love in people who you meet. And in that way, you are in a state of flow. Your productivity just happens to you, for you, and by you. Through your daily, night, and morning routine. Very simple, and yet, a lot of people don't really get it because we're always what? In a space of doing. Doing. Kasi tingin mo sa sarili, machine. And the only solution in life is being. And for me, being is believing. When you hone yourself to really believe that you are not in full control of life, He is in full control of life, you just act as if what you want is here and now, that is hope, and spread love. Simple, easy, yet a lot of people won't do this because why? It's not their comfort zone. Hopefully, this is your comfort zone, because when this becomes your comfort zone, your life will be ease and flow and fun and extremely productive. In fact, I'll close this by maybe asking yourself, if this was the last day of your life, you'll never know. Will this be the life you want to turn over? Or maybe say, Lord, wag muna. Kasi ang dami kong sinayang na time. Ang dami kong sinayang na oras. Because I'm sure, if tonight is the night, I'll face my Creator. And I'm sure He will just say, Ras, good job. You've been productive. You were never busy. And I'm just so proud of myself simply because it's simple, and yet I'm able to do it. And I'm here to inspire you that it's possible. Are we learning? Everyone take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Please do not use the word busy. Okay? And for me, busy stands for being under Satan's yoke. Ayan. Huwag mong say, busy ako. Ay, kasama ka ni Satanas, di ba? No, buti kong mayaman, di ba? But here's the thing. Be guided. Take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale. The floor is now open to raise their hands and feedback. What did you learn from me? And then question. What questions do you have so that at least, I'm able to serve you tonight with what you came here for? Anyone? Jeg, magandang gabi. Go ahead. Unmute yourself. What was your biggest learning tonight? And at the same time, any question for us?
Wow, thank you so much, Coach. And yun, gusto lang kitang i-honor, no? And ako din, I experience na morning and night routine talaga. Mas lalo ko na-realize na kailangan talaga siya maging non-negotiable. Kasi if you really want it, like, if you really want to grow, if you really want to improve, you have to take the time na alagaan yung sarili mo, the start of the morning and at the end of the day, diba? So, yun gusto ko lang na magpa-thank you, no, Coach. So,
Greg, pwede ba kitang batiin? May pinost ka kasi na nabasa ko doon sa Gen Z lounge. Tama ba?
yes.
Nagtanong ka, sino dito, ang dami-dami mo ginawa, ang dami pang nagagawa, ang dami na-accomplish, and yet happy ka, excited ka, hindi ka busy. Tama ba, pinost mo yun?
Ay, paulit, Coach.
Parang I remember you posted something that you did a lot of things, you were still happy, you were still excited, and you're still looking for more things to do with excitement.
Ay, yes. Every day, looking forward.
Right? And I guess, may sagutan doon and you attributed that simply because, again, night and daily routines.
Yes, laging like, napansin ko lang din kapag nagtatanong sila na, uy, paano ako mag-uumpisa? And lagi kong bukang bibig sa kanila is, please you can do, diba? Maybe you can start with having a morning routine and night routine. Kasi, yun lang din yung natutunan ko, no? And gusto ko lang din siyang i-share, Coach. Ayun.
Thank you, Jack, no? For again, being an inspiration, young man, to tell people that this works, no? It's very simple. Para sa akin, you're well guided because again, when you do this, when you rest early, you're honoring the temple of the Holy Spirit. When you meditate, you're seeking first the kingdom of God, and the kingdom of God is actually in our heart, in our consciousness, and you're being still and you do nothing. But more than that, if money is what you want, remember you are the money machine. But if you're not taking care of the money machine, how will this money machine bring in more money? Again, I'll repeat that. If you treat yourself like a money machine, because we all are, every money that's coming into you, you are the cause of it. Every money that's going out to you, from you, you are the cause of it. And yet, how come we're not taking care of the money machine? What do we do with the money machine? Pinagpupuya. Pinagpapanood naman kung ano-ano. Tapos, hindi ina-exercise. Hindi kini-clear your mind, hindi kini-clear your heart. It's really scary if we don't put out self-care as our ultimate biggest priority. And some would people say, bakit hindi si God ang priority mo? Ako, I would always say, if I prioritize myself because He created me, I'm also prioritizing Him. On what context? If I take care of me, I'm actually taking care of Him. Why? Because it allows me to see the world differently. It allows me to be kinder, to be more compassionate, to be more loving. At the same time, I can bless the world more simply because I'm very productive and therefore, I may not speak about Him, but I feel that I'm living His promise of a good life, His promise of abundance. That's me. Thank you. Is it Darius? Go ahead. Sumalinog? Go ahead, Darius Sumalinog. Good evening. Thank you for raising your hand. Unmute yourself, please.
Hello po, Coach. I'm audible pa.
Very clear. Thank you for raising your hand. I appreciate you.
Ayan. Thank you po, Coach. Bali, napadaan lang po talaga ako actually sa FB. And nakita ko po yung Zoom, then pumasok ako, and then there it is. And bali, I want to honor you po, Coach, doon po sa mga little things na na-remind po kami. And actually for me, parang yung mga little things po yun, like yung sa pag-meditate and sa mga prayer and do the gawin po yung mga bagay na with love or with passion. Isa po siyang parang basic fundamentals na pero madalas po nakakalimutan and napaka magandang po yun. Parang reminder po sa amin na syempre reminder po sa amin na gawin po namin sa araw-araw naming buhay para mas maging productive po kami. And isa pa po sa pinaka gusto ko po dun sa sinabi niyo po coach about po dun sa mga relationship or kahit sino man nakakasalamuha sa ibang tao kapag nagagalit sila. Yan, isa rin po kasi yun sa parang problem ko, parang pag may sinabi silang masama or parang syempre nasasaktan ka, hindi po maiwas yun. And yung pong sinabi niyo na be undisturbed and mas intindihin na lang po yung situation nila. Uy, bakit ba yung sinabi to? Bakit niya po ganun to? And doon parang it hit me hard na parang oo nga bakit niya nga ba sinabi yun? It just hate niya lang ba talaga ako? What if hindi? Baka may pinagdadaanan lang po siya and ganun. And napakagandang po parang perspective and parang kailangan mo talagang tignan in bigger pictures yung mga bagay po na. And thank you po doon. And lastly po dun sa sa pangatlo yung sinabi niyo po na yung parang bakit kung ano po yung parang pumipigil sa being productive, nabanggit niyo po dito yung fear, doubt, and worry. And to be honest, isa po to sa mga parang yun, hanggang ngayon po, challenge pa rin po sa akin kasi hindi po siya parang everyday or kung ano man sa journey ko, hindi po siya nawawala. And napakaganda po nung sinabi niyo to overcome it. And yun po coach, thank you po.
Darius, aware ka? Aware ka sa sinasabi ko, alam mo yan? Can I dare you?
Ano po?
Tonight, after this, do whatever you can to sleep early. But again, before you sleep, you meditate and you just say thank you, dear God.
Yeah, sure, coach.
Tomorrow, okay, I dare you, okay? Wake up 4 or 5 a.m., yung madilim pa, walang tao, and sit down, close your eyes, do nothing for 1 hour. This is one thing I'll guarantee you. Okay? Kahit anong bad news makarating sa'yo, nakasmile ka lang. Talaga? Ayos undisturbed. Guaranteed. Okay? How does that feel like if that is your day, Darius? Na kahit anong bad news dumating, okay? Parang, okay, sure. Talaga? Hindi ko alam yan, Ganun ka lang.
Nga po, for me po coach, kasi yung mga parang yung mga bad po na yun, parang na-disturb tayo. Nakakapigil po siya ng productivity. Like, iisipin mo yun parang ito parang yung attention po natin na focus doon. So kapag naalis po yung parang magandang feelings or mga syempre, yung flow po ng productivity ko, tuloy-tuloy. Parang lang siya, parang sabihin nating sa electricity or kung ano man. Meron tayong wires na kunyari may tawag doon, mabutas or na man. Syempre may konting leak and pwedeng mag-cause yun ng sunog. Pero nga, tinapalan ko po din, sinabi po coach na mag-pray or mag-meditate, bilagyan ko siya ng electric tape. Siyempre po, yung flow po nun, kahit meron pa rin naman po yung scrap na pwedeng mag-leak, tuloy-tuloy pa rin po siya kasi meron po tayong ginagawa solution. And yun po yung for me po coach.
Exactly. And that's your act to charge yourself every day to the source of kindness, to the source of love, to the source of compassion, to the source of forgiveness. And therefore, when you plug yourself in on that day-to-day basis, you become Him. That's your message to the world. It's simple, but again, there's 123,000 of you here. I'm sure, less than 20 will do it because of the simplicity. And yet, you continue your life living what? Stressed, pressured, depressed. This is a very good solution. Walang bayad, walang kung ano-ano. Just try it. 1 straight week. Promise. Mag-iiba ang buhay mo. At sana ituloy-tuloy na for the rest of your life. Thank you. Palakpakan na si Darius. Lyra, good evening. Thank you for raising your hand. I appreciate you, Lyra. Go ahead.
Hi, Coach.
Hi.
Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Such a dream to be here. Such a dream to meet you. And maybe this is really my time to say thank you. Natsambahan mo, Coach, sa dami namin dito. Anyway, we're here as a family. My 2 teenagers are here. My husband is here. If you can wave, guys. Anyway, Coach, we're also joining your 2-day, the upcoming 2-day, is it called a seminar for self-mastery? Yes, this coming August, Coach, we will see you.
You want
Yes,
good news?
Coach.
I'll be there for
Of
the
course.
full 2 days. Most of the time, I am
Oh
not.
my goodness.
Right?
See?
Make sure you give me a hug and your
Yes.
children and your family.
We
I'll
will
be
be
very
there.
happy to welcome all of you and
Yes,
guarantee you.
Coach.
Lyra, guarantee you.
Yes.
Half day
Thank you
pa
so
lang,
much.
half day pa lang, buong-buo ng family mo, connected na connected kayo. Ay,
Oh.
sabi, pag uwi nyo sa gabi, guaranteed yan, 100%, thousands of our graduates, they come home with a brighter light. So much love,
Fantastic.
so much empathy, so much
Thank
forgiveness,
you.
so much healing, and so much connection, simply because, again, we're all about faith, hope, and love.
Yes, Coach, and thank you so much. And that's why, ayun na nga, Coach, kasi syempre I have growing teenagers and I'm actually a happy wife, a happy mother of my kids. But we're here because, you know, there's always a quest na, you want to learn, you want to stay inspired. And some way, somehow, I mean, we are all coming in different energies. We all have a reasons for joining the self-mastery class. But we are all coming with a commonality of having an open mind and open heart. Gusto pa po namin mag-learn. And yun nga, somehow kasi parang minsan parang di na tayo na-challenge masyado or too much challenges na nasa-stuck ka. And kami ni Mike, my husband, we want to be there and guiding the kids. Pero sometimes iba yung gusto rin namin makahugot ng inspiration, Coach.
Nice. Thank you, Mike. No, thank you, Mike, for doing this with Lyra, and I'm sure lahat ng mga teenager dyan na nakapag-attend ng Discovery, nakamalaki ng prayer. Sana si nanay, sana si tatay nandito. Again, I tell them, nanay and tatay are not bad people. In fact, they love you, except that, again, kung paano kami pinalaki, ganda din namin papalaki ng anak namin kasi wala namang school for parents.
Yes, Coach, kasi naniniwala kami na basic unit syempre na ating community is the family. So, di ba, the change that we want to see in the world is, it has to happen from within. Tapos, charity begins at home. So, that's what we want to emulate, Coach. And,
Very nice.
ayun.
And that becomes a real action, Lyra. I'm guarantee you. I'm excited because it's a whole family. I myself brought healing in my own family. It's never too
Yes,
late.
Coach.
I took my own discovery at age 35. Suicide.
Yes.
Okay. But right now, our family is not perfect, but it becomes perfect with the imperfection of accepting one another.
Yes, very important.
That was perfect with being compassionate, just really understanding where we all come from. But the perfection comes here that we forgive right away. Maybe that is why it hurts because we love so much, but there's always forgiveness. But above all, we teach everyone, especially children, that your success, your happiness is your responsibility, not the parents, not your teachers, not that nation, but it's you taking full responsibility of your life. I'm just happy to hear this, bringing in family. I can't wait to see you later. Thank you so much.
Thank you. See you, Coach Ras.
Any question for me tonight? You're good. Thank you. Good evening. Is it Kurt? Go ahead, Kurt. Magandang gabi. Hi, Kurt. How old are you?
Ayan, nag-unmute na po. 18 years old po. Good evening po, Coach Ras.
Good evening. So again, teenagers in the house. Type number 1, if you are actually 20 below. Yeah, 20 below. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Naku, ang daming teenagers. Go ahead, Kurt. Thank you for raising your hand. Thank you for being tonight. Go ahead. Share what you need to share. And maybe ask me questions. I would love to hear from you.
Coach Ras, ngiti lang muna kasi. Almost. And first time kasi hindi to recorded eh. Yung iba po kasi na-attendan to business, puro recorded. Wait lang. Almost 6 months ko na po kayo na.
Inhale. And exhale. Go ahead. You're doing good.
Ayun po, almost ilang months ko na po kayo in-stock. Tandaan niyo po yung nag-post kayo sa ilog na ang tunog dun sa ilog is yung kay Taylor Swift na Style.
Okay.
You got na. Tapos ako po yung nag-comment dun. Na madami.
Yeah.
Ako po yung nag-comment dun na thank you, Coach Ras. I'm so happy you exist po. Para po ba kayong flashlight? Halimbawa, ito po yung left right now. Then dumating kayo. Then I'm so happy to share din sa iba Kaya, to that, sa lahat po ng coaches dyan, lahat ng mga gurus outside, inside the Philippines, kayo po yung pinili ko. Pati yung girlfriend ko po na kay Coach Ras ka dumikit. Kahit sa TikTok lang. Ito po. Ultimo, para ma-prove ko po yun sa inyo, I am doing business research for almost 2 years. Kasi the history is, nung 16 years old ako, although meron naman pambigay sa akin si mama na pang Shopee, gusto ko galing sa akin. I don't wanna be a burden. Pero, doon na nag-start. Hanggang sa na-scam ako, etc. Pero hindi pa rin ako sumuko. Kasi nakikita ko si Coach Ras yung story niya dati. Nakita ko picture niya nung bata pa. Tapos nung teenager life niya, yung pumunta siya sa isang kasi nakakakita siya ng mga Land Cruiser daw na malalaki. May sabi, wow, gusto ko nun. Tibawa podcast, guys. Ito nga yung sinasabi ko. I'm doing the research. This is my proof. And may ginawa ko dito na halimbawa, ito, franchising, madami siyang nakalagay, research, pero meron ditong isang special na nakalagay ay RAS.
Wow.
Na lahat po ng nasa
Can we meet?
learning...
And I wanna see that.
na lahat po ng nasa learning siya sa TikTok, sa podcast, nilalagay ko po dito. Kita ba?
Wow.
With my own reaction. Dito yung, extreme self-care. First, magkaroon ka ng choice. Then, pangalawa is maging intentional ka. And pangatlo is maging specific ka. Meron nga rin dito effective pairing style. Sabi ko, girlfriend ko, punta tayo kay Coach Ras, doon tayo papaturo ng parenting style.
Yes. I'm excited to meet you and your girlfriend, Kurt. Seriously.
Opo. And binabago rin po namin sana yung image ng pagiging girlfriend kasi ngayon po, girlfriend, jowa ano lang yan, sauna lang yan. Malalaman mo tunay na ugali niya pag nagsawa na kayo. Ganan, mga ganan. Puro lang, date, etc. Pero ang ginawa ko pong image doon kasi very traditional thinking din yung family niya. So, ang ginawa ko po, girlfriend na ba kayo? Ang sabi ko po is lifetime partner.
Nice.
And to sum it all up po, kasi medyo madami po ito, isa-share ko na po yung pinaka general learning ko po. Halos sa lahat po, TikTok nyo po hanggang dito po, hanggang sa podcast nyo, hanggang dito po, is mag-crave ka sa awareness. Kasi yun yung hinahanap ng internal being mo. Awareness na once na nagkaroon ka ng awareness, is lalawak yung knowledge mo. And once na lumawak yung knowledge mo, syempre marami ka ng pagpipilian, lalalim yung judgment mo. Na once lumalim yung judgment mo, sama-sama yun, magkakaroon ka ng better decision making. So that's it. Coach Ras, I'm very thankful po.
Can I add something on what you said, Kurt? Can I add something?
Yes po.
Yes, I like it. And everyone, if you are to write this, yes, always seek for enlightenment through awareness. And the only awareness I want you to understand is the awareness of who you are. And the awareness of who you are a spiritual being in the human experience. And therefore, you are a creation of God. You're created in His image and likeness, and therefore, your job here is to make sure you plug into the source, you plug into Him, and make sure that you live a life wherein it's all about purpose, it's all about growth, but above all, it's all about you being able to make a lot of difference. Yes, I like it that you're doing your growth mindset. Can you add it? Can you add in number 2, Kurt? Is also clear heart set. Because kung puro tayo growth mindset, pwede kang yumaman, pero empty ka. Heart set is all about understanding that you're able to identify all the pain, all the agony, all the hurt that you went through life, especially the things that were painful. You need to start letting it go, releasing it, thanking it, blessing it, and that's what called forgiveness. And it's a practice day-to-day, Kurt. Number 3, very important, also health set. Okay. As young as you are, you make sure that you take care of your physical body, because we always say health is wealth, and yet the older you get, the lesser you pay attention in taking care of your body. And you may have all the money, but if you are not healthy, fit, and well, useless. And of course, number 4 is the business set. I like it because you have franchising, you have this and that. These are all 4 that you can work on, hopefully on a day-to-day basis, because this will bring you your dream life. But maybe if I ask you, Kurt, no, yun bang dream mo 10 years from now? Gustong makuha in 5 years?
Yes po. And ma-share ko rin po siya sa iba kasi hindi po ako magtatagal and kailangan ko po i-duplicate yan as legacy din sa iba.
Perfect. The last set I will ask you to do, which will be your ultimate number 1 priority, is what I call soul set. Meaning, start feeding your soul, start nurturing your soul, start seeking for the connection. Because we well guided. You can never go wrong when you are guided. Kung mali man siya ngayon, it's okay because you need to learn something to prepare you for your biggest and wildest dream. I'm excited for you. Taga saan ka?
Dito po sa may Tanawan City, Batangas.
Wow, 1 hour and a half ka lang from my place.
Opo.
Right?
Bale, malapit lang po ata yung main office namin po ng franchising dyan po sa inyo, Pasig, Makati.
Posible.
And
Pero where I am right now, I'm right now in Lucban, Quezon Province. That's 1 hour and a half lang from where you are, no? Last week, marami.
Taga din po ang probinsya ko, sa may Chaong, Quezon.
Okay, so I hope to meet you and your girlfriend someday. Let's schedule. Send me a message. I appreciate you. Bring that book because I'm writing a book actually. And I want that to be part of my book, maybe. Maybe. Thank you. Palakpakan natin si Kurt. Maraming salamat. Thank you.
Coach Ras.
Go ahead.
Nga po pala, baka hindi rin po ako masyado mag-go on sa personal meetings kasi napapansin ko po mostly gabi yung sa ano nyo po. Wala pa po akong...
Anyway, just send me a message. Let's get together. I appreciate you really having your own book of Rasuson. So that will be the first book in my entire life. More than my own book. Thank you. Maraming salamat. Pinapalakpakan. Okay? Go ahead. Is it Jeya? Tama ba? Tama ba pagka-pronounce? J-E-A? Jeya. Hi, Jeya. Good evening.
Hey, hello?
Hi, magandang gabi. Thank you for raising your hand. I appreciate
Wait lang po medyo. Ayan pa. Hello po.
Hi.
Hi, Coach Rash.
Hi.
I want to honor you po. Wala, kinakabahan ako. I'm a cake artist and I'm 30 years old. And I'm single, ma'am. 1 month pa lang. So, ayun pa. I want to share lang po yung about dun sa natutunan po namin sa inyo. Share nyo rin po na about sa money maker and self-discipline po. And yung meditation po. Yung sa meditation is, share ko lang po yun sa akin. Ayun po, every night po, ayun nga po, may naka-line lang na oras para anong oras ka matutulog and anong oras ka gigising. For the self-discipline din po. Actually po, yung self-discipline talaga is hindi lang sa sarili, financially, relationship, and all things, all aspect po ng life natin to come the wisdom po sa puso natin at utak natin din po. Kaya po, yun din po yung struggle ko sa araw-araw, yung self-discipline. Then, sabi nga, di ba po, tayo po talaga yung money maker. So, kailangan talaga tayo yung mangunguna sa sarili po natin. Then, yung pagsisi po sa ibang tao is para isa na rin po na nakaka-distract din po yun sa sarili natin. Then, sobrang na-inspire po ako sa inyo, Coach Ras, sa pagpo-podcasting. at saka for being a public speaker. Ayun po, then yung purpose po natin everyday, kung bakit nga po tayo nabubuhay everyday, saan nga po ba tayo humuhugot na bakit pinagpapatuloy natin yung life natin everyday. It's comes from relationship lang ba or finances lang ba or other people lang ba. So, ayun po. Sobrang, grateful lang po ngayon na
Thank
na-meet
you.
ko po kayong lahat and kayo po, Coach.
Thank you for sharing your story, no? Okay lang ba I'll coach you something around your struggle?
Sige po.
Yung discipline, tama ba?
Apo.
Ay, sige. Type number 1 sa mga nakaka-relate kay Jeya na may gusto kong gawin pero hindi mo nagagawa kasi ayan, ang daming number 1, di pa tapos yung sagot. Kulang ka sa disiplina. Ang daming aminado. Maraming salamat, being honest, being real. Okay? Just like you, I used to have that, but naintindihan ko yung process ng change. Naintindihan ko yung process ng transformation. Okay? That more than the discipline, okay, I want you to understand the word commitment. Okay? And commitment means doing whatever it takes. What does it mean? No? Gagawin mo yung isang bagay at wag mong pakawalan at wag mong pagbigyan yung sarili mo mag-inarte. Wag mong bigyan yung sarili mong bumigay. Kasi para sa akin, wala namang nag-fail eh. Nobody fails except people just give up easily because they're not comfortable. And that's why we keep on coming back to that comfort zone when in fact it's not really comfort zone. It's not okay not to be healthy. It's not okay to be broke. It's not okay to have relationships that are broken. It's not okay. And yet, we look at this as a comfort zone. No, it's not a comfort zone. Except it's just what we accept as our reality. And hopefully, you create a commitment level to yourself. A commitment level wherein you will practice this simple task on a day-to-day basis, not allowing yourself to be flaky, not allowing yourself to excuse, not even having a cheat day, but just doing it no matter what up until one day, this becomes your new comfort zone. Up until one day you have broken through the things that was not working in the past because you did it on a day-to-day basis. Up until one day, being healthy, being fit is no longer what you do. It has become who you are. Earning so many money is no longer hard work, but it's who you have become. But above all, being the loving woman, the loving man, to love people no matter what, because you love yourself no matter what, becomes your norm. And my prayer is, this is your new comfort zone. Living a life wherein you are happy, you are prosperous, and you are liberated because you know you are in full control of yourself through your daily, night, and morning routine so you can serve the world better.
Thank you po.
I dare.
Thank you
Thank
po,
you.
Coach.
Thank you. Let's give you a hand. Yay! Oria, it's Oria. Go ahead. Thank you for raising your hand. I appreciate you for being here. Go ahead, Oria.
Hello, everybody. Good evening.
Hi. Good evening.
Coach Ross.
How
Good
young are
evening.
you?
I'm 16. I'm a student at theater and journalist. So, yeah.
Oh my God, you are 16, going on 17. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Thank you for that. Anyways, so talking about my main lesson that I've got from you to this webinar, not just sa mga this webinar, but, you know, sa mga podcast na ino-upload niyo po every time, I can say that my main lesson is that you have the choice in the first place. And you know what? Talking about those things, dun natin mapapakita yung intentionality eh. So in order for us to do what are the things to do or what are the things that needs to be done, we must have the intentionality and at the same time the clear mindset in order for us to take care of ourselves. Kasi thinking about it, we can do or we can take of ourselves but not intentionally. We can think about it na kailangan obligated tayo eh. Or parang napipilitan tayo kasi kailangan. But no, we must have the intentionality in order for us to have the discipline and consistency inside of us that will help us to become the better version of ourselves. Not just that, but I also read this quote kasi that to do things that feeds your soul, not just your pocket. Like, talking about those, I can say that if you really have the intentionality, the vision will pull you, right? And not just that, lastly, but I can say that, you know, when doing those things, it will satisfy you and that will help you to feel more alive in order for you to give more, right? As what Tony Robbins says. So yeah, that's basically it. And
Are
I
you
just
sure you're
wanna,
only 16?
yeah, I'm only 16 po, Coach Russell.
My God, yung 16 ko, iniisip ko lang Jolens. Iniiyak ko dahil nawalan ako ng Jolen. And here you are, devouring all of this personal development books, telling me all of this. I'm so in awe of you taking time just to be here. Grabe.
It's a privilege po. It's a privilege since not everybody has the courage to show up and at the same time to really do the move, to take the action, to change themselves for the better. So I can say that, yeah, thank you so much po for everything.
And there are
also.
111 people here. Among the 111, you're the few people who had the courage to raise your hand, bless the world with your inspiring story. And I thank you and I honor you for that. No, I can't wait to see you in person. I want to give you a hug. You blessed me tonight, along with those people who raised their hand, simply because, again, this speaks so much about your future. That you have a choice. You always grow bigger and better. And I can't wait to see this new generation having this awareness already. Thank you.
Yes, Coach Ross. Again, thank you so much. And at the same time, not just sa mga speakers and sa mga organizers, but I also want to thank every one of us. Like, thank you for showing up. Like, thank you for helping yourselves to take action and to really think that these things will make you be better and will help us or teach us talaga to become the better version of ourselves. And yeah, by that, I can say that it really influenced us. And by that, I want to leave a term that, let's make action where we want to be. So yeah, that's basically it. And yeah, thank you, Coach Russell. Not just that, but I want to have some questions. So
Go. I love question. Go ahead.
Okay. This is the thing. As an individual, you're talking about many things about different aspects of our lives. But talking about those, what is the biggest lesson and realization that you've got from your life?
Only one thing. That I am responsible with my happiness. I am responsible with my success. Nobody else is. So which means the biggest life lesson for me, and this is what I want to spread to the world, that if you are not happy with where you are, that's your fault. If you're happy with where you are, congratulations. Sabi nga, kung napanganak kang pangit, that's your parents' fault. Mana-mana yan. Pero kung namatay kang pangit, kasalanan mo yan. And taking full responsibility in life, which is I do not assign my happiness, I do not assign my success to anyone in my life. And also simply understanding those people who I felt have caused my pain, have caused my agony, have hurt me, are the biggest lesson that I learned in life, that I now become who I am because of these people in my life that I learned the lesson. Except maybe for some people, focus on the pain, focus on the hurt, rather than focusing on what? The learning, the growth. Because I believe if I want something big, I need to prepare myself in as far as my heart preparing me for the biggest things. Which means, again, I dare you to look at those people in your life who you feel have hurt you the most, people in your life who betrayed you the most. I'm not saying you tolerate them, but what I'm saying here is tonight, pray. And maybe just allow yourself to just say the name and say to them, I release you. I forgive you. I thank you. And I bless you. And by you doing that, you're releasing this person, this event, from the blame and the shame and the guilt that you are attaching it, because now you know you are fully responsible with your own life. That's the biggest lesson I learned in my life. And that's the biggest lesson I want to throw out there. That do not assign your happiness, your success to somebody else. That's on you. And you are assigning your own happiness, your own success by being here tonight, by learning a lot of things. Congratulations. Thank you, Arya. Palakpakan natin. Last two, Jolo. Magandang gabi. Thank you for raising your hand.
Hello, Coach. Good evening.
Hi, Jolo.
Coach, bali ako, Coach, magpapasalamat lang ako sa iyo, Coach, dun sa podcast mo kay Dog Brock. Sobrang daming nabigay na value dun sa podcast na yun, na hindi lang siguro sa Pilipinas, hindi lang siguro mga Pilipino, kung sino man yung nakakapanood nun. Isa kang inspirasyon, Coach, sa sa mga maraming inaharap na tao kung paano nila i-handle yung sitwasyon, tsaka nang walang galit, walang pagsisisi, na punong-puno na ng pagmamahal.
Wow. Salamat, no? And sa mga hindi pa napanood yon, para sa akin yan yung pinakamahaba na available online, na pinakabuo. At feeling ko kalmado ko. Kahit ako, ginagawa ko siyang audiobook, natutuwa sa akin yung mga kasamahan ko, no? Ginagawa mo sa yung audiobook po. Sabi ko, oo, kasi gusto kong ma-remind ako sa mga sinasabi ko, at kasi nagbigay sa akin ng napakagandang buhay. And thank you for, again, affirming me, and I will continue to bless the world more simply because there are people like you giving me that feedback. Thank you, Jolo.
Sobrang daming learnings doon, Coach Ras. Coach Ras, may request ako sa'yo.
Go!
Coach Ras, pwede bang paulit dito yung preference mo about dun sa orange juice?
Okay. So, ganito yan, no? Balik pa rin tayo doon sa biggest lesson na kung ano man yung nangyari sa buhay mo, okay, responsible ka nun. Anong ibig sabihin? If somebody did something to you, that's already done and over. Which means that person took the action. However, you generated the experience. Example, Jolo, okay? Kumuha ko ng baso, tapos tinapon ko sa mukha mo, okay, may karapatan ka bang magalit?
Meron.
Pwede ka rin hindi magalit?
Yes po.
Which means I took the action, you generated the experience, you gave that meaning versus bastos to. Or, wow, ang init-init, salamat at nadaligan ako. Pwede?
Pwede, Coach.
No, bakit ito nangyayari? Okay? Ang metaphor ko nito is, imagine meron akong orange na hinahawakan. No? Again, galing kang Wayne Dyer to. Now, pag piniga ko yung orange, anong lumalabas na juice, Jolo?
Orange juice, Coach.
Bakit?
Kasi yun yung piniga mo ay yung orange.
Yan yung laman. Right? Kunwari, dinuro-duro ko yung orange juice at minura-mura ko, piniga ko ulit, anong lumabas?
Orange pa rin.
Hindi buko juice?
Hindi po.
Hindi apple juice?
Hindi.
Hindi carrot juice?
Hindi po.
Kasi yung laman niya orange. Tama ba?
Yes,
Now, nandito si Jolo. Piniga-piga ko. Anong lumabas? Most of the time, Jolo, galit, pagmamahal.
Galit, Coach.
Bakit?
Kasi nasaktan
Dahil ba piniga ko or dahil yan yung laman ng puso mo?
Dahil ay yung laman ng puso.
Exactly. Sa totoo lang, no? Hindi ko lang alam bakit ang dami, may mga bashers din ako. Hindi ko talaga naintindihan, no? But sa lahat ng mga bashers ko, thank you, I bless you, I honor you, and I respect your opinion. I love you. Bakit ako hindi galit? Kasi siguro wala nang galit ang laman ng puso ko kung hindi lahat pagmamahal. And just like you, when every anger is taken away from your heart, when every anger is released, when every anger is turned into forgiveness, you have nothing except who you are. And who you are is God's beautiful creation. And if there's one word about God, God is love. And therefore, no matter how much squeezing, no matter how much criticism, no matter how much things that are done to you, all you have is love. On what context? When he was crucified on the cross, anong sabi niya? Father, forgive them for they do not know what they're doing. Anong ibig sabihin? People are just hurting you because maybe they're hurt. Do not take it personally. Which means you are responsible with anything and everything that's going on in your life. And I would always say there are no justified resentment. Kahit gaano pakarumal-dumal ang ginawa sa'yo, wala ka pa rin karapatan magtago ng sama ng loob. At higit sa lahat, you were born with a loving heart, forgiving heart. And all you have to do is choose forgiveness more than bitterness. And that's what the orange juice is all about. What's your take on that, Jolo?
Grabe. Parang nakakalinis ang damdamin eh.
Magpatawad ka na kasi. Sino ba yan? Ay!
Hindi, Coach Ras, sobrang, sa lahat ng podcast mo na nagsimula sa Timawa hanggang kay Dog Brock, ayun talaga yung pinaka nagustuhan ko. Sobrang, parang kailangan mo lang tanggapin sa sarili mo lahat. Acceptance talaga yung pinakasusi.
Yeah, because ako para sa akin, no, yung mga nakakausap ko ha na kino-coach ko na depressed, isa lang yung punot dulo, hindi nila matanggap anong nangyari, kaya ako depressed. Parang 1 + 1 = 2. Bakit 2? 3 ang gusto ko. 2 talaga. Diba? Kaya ako depressed. Bakit? Kasi 1 + 1 = 2, dapat 3. Versus okay, 2. Di bali, gusto ko 3. Okay lang din. Acceptance is the key. If you're not very happy with your life right now, if you're very disturbed, maybe because you're not accepting whatever is going on, that's reality at the moment. I would always say, accept that past is past. You cannot do anything around it. But more than that, the biggest acceptance I want you to have is you are not in full control of anything that's external. You're only in full control of your heart, of your mind, and therefore, accept that everyone in our life will have their own choice, will have their own behavior. But if it's bothering you, maybe move to number 2, which is compassion. Hindi mo alam anong pinanggalingan nila. Hindi mo alam anong nangyari sa kanila. Again, if you look at all the films, yung mga kontrabido, ang pinanggalingan yan kung paano sila pinalaki. You don't know what people went through, so therefore, just, okay, I don't know what it is. Pero hindi ko siya huhusgahan. Kasi baka maraming pinagdaanan yan and lahat naman ng tao, likha ng Diyos, naging masama lang dahil siguro the victim becomes the victimizer. The hurt people. But above all, forgiveness. Highest form of giving, highest form of receiving is forgiving. But lastly, you are responsible with your happiness. You are responsible with your success. Therefore, do not assign anyone to your misery, to your struggle. Because you have a choice not to be victimized. You have a choice to make your life work. Thank you, Jolo. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.
Maraming salamat. Cindy, magandang gabi. Maraming salamat. Taga saan si Cindy? Oh, I know you. Hi. Naka-silent si Cindy. I don't hear you. Ako lang ba hindi nakarinig or
Hindi rin.
okay.
Her microphone's parang disconnected, Cindy.
Sige. Sige. So since can you fix a little while and then I'll just call Marie and then si John na yung huli. Okay. Thank you, Since. I appreciate you raising your hand. Marie, magandang gabi. Thank you for raising your hand. Go ahead.
Super happy. Umabot pa ako. Nung narinig ko yung last to, medyo nasad ako. Pero ayun. So, ayun po, Coach, I want to honor you and thank you really sa lahat ng naririnig ko. Unang, ang nilagay ko dito sa kode ko, I want to honor you for inspiring a lot of people. But hearing this youth dito sa ating webinar na to is so amazing. They're so young, tapos ganito na sila mag-isip. Just by listening to you, you're really changing their lives. And I just want to tell everybody kasi I'm already 41. But ano lang, recently ko lang talaga na-capture tong mga ganitong concepts. And I'm 41 and when I reached 40, that was the time that we realized sa family namin and my son, which is now 2 years and 8 months, was diagnosed or assessed na may autism. So yung topic natin ngayon was really relatable to me because of that forgiveness and clarity. And medyo nagiging emotional ako pag pinag-usapan yun. Kasi I know that there may be things na hindi natin ma-achieve in our own time plan because God will always have His time plan for us. And that clarity that you're talking about and that forgiveness was the feeling that I really felt nung time na talagang nilet go ko na I really have to accept it. Kasi I'm a department head in a manufacturing. I have an eldest. Yung eldest ko was an achiever. And then suddenly I was given that. And then when I realized that God really gave me that, that was forgiving myself really for blaming for all that is happening to me, for all the unachievement. And yun nga, now it's already 1.5 years that I'm speaking to a lot of people. And I honor you and I want to be that you na to keep inspiring people. Siguro ako in the aspect of my case and giving that inspiration to a lot of people that really forgiving yourself is the first step of forgiving. Before you can forgive a lot of people, it's really you and that just need to have faith in our Almighty Lord that He has His plans for all of us. Sobrang kinakabahan ako but happy ako to share to everybody really. And thank you, Coach Ross. And sabi mo nga, it's really a choice and an intention for us to forgive ourselves and to forgive other people as well. And that come with responsibility to ourselves to do so. And thank you for having me.
Thank you. Can I make a request from you, Marie?
Yes, Coach.
Okay. You'll be blessing a lot of people with your message, okay? Because a lot of my coaching also carry a lot of shame and guilt around, again, the God's greatest blessing, okay? Which can be also your source of calling to transform people's way of thinking that, yes, this is given to you. And I would always say, God's perfection is in the way we see and treat people.
Amen.
Special children.
Thank you, Coach. I'm so emotional, but super thank you.
Okay, I will repeat that God's perfection can be seen in how we as human beings treat special people.
Amen.
In their imperfection and seeing God's perfection through the love that you can give, we can give. And that can be your advocacy.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you for sharing your story. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. John, go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead, John.
Hello po, Coach.
Hi,
Kamusta?
good evening. Mabuti naman po. Maraming salamat.
I want to honor you lang po, no? Nung first time ko po kayo mapanood sa podcast, nung sa Timawa, nung napanood ko po yung book na shinare nyo po na about kay 𝗣𝗶𝘂𝗍𝗂𝗃 na ngayon pinabasa ko siya. From culture script to becoming an extraordinary. Doon ko natutunan kung gaano kahalaga yung self-improvement sa bilang isang tao. Kaya ngayon bata pa lang ako, ina-apply ko na agad siya. And yung last time po na sumali ako sa Zoom meeting nyo, tandaan nyo po ba yun? Yung nagtanong po ako na sabi nyo, yung in-advise nyo po sa akin na don't work for money or huwag mong uunahin yung pera kasi unahin mo muna yung knowledge, yung at yung ibang areas ng life. So, yung pera kusang lalapit na lang din. Parang gagawin mong magnet yung sarili mo. Ngayon. Tapos, tanong lang po,
Yes.
ano pong gagawin nyo if you're surrounded with scarcity mindset?
Wow, gandang tanong, no? Take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale. Again, number one, okay, they are not bad people. They are just operating the way they are. And in fact, wala na akong pangarap na baguhin ang pananaw nila kasi kung ano may pananaw nila, I can only do as much at hindi ko na pag-aksaya ng panahon na pilitin sila na merong ibang pag-iisip. So anong gagawin ko? Accept them. However, I will not allow them to influence me. I will start loving them from afar. Making sure that number two, you start having a new crowd that only speaks about what you want in life, which is abundance, which is love, okay, no more victim. Then you hang around with them most of the time, because if you do hang around with them most of the time, you will have a new mindset. Because I would always say, no, environment is very powerful. In fact, it's 55% of your transformation, and therefore you get to choose your own environment because now you're aware. That's why napakaganda ng online, I should say, groups, because you get to have new groups of people to support with. Are we good? Thank you, John. Thank you. I appreciate you. Maraming salamat. Yay! Ella, sa next ka na dahil 8:30 na, no? Okay lang ba, guys? If I will ask Paulo and Jed and maybe Uno to talk about the programs that if you want this type of learning, okay, and maybe 10x your growth, we will be inviting you to attend my seminar happening in Manila. Again, this is one of the best gift ever you can give to yourself, and I'll bring this back to Paulo, to Jed, to talk about the discovery seminar. Would that be okay? Yes. Thank you. Back to you, Paulo. Back to you, Jed. Maraming salamat.
Thank you so much, Coach Ross. If Coach Ross gave you a lot of value tonight, bigyan naman natin ng puso si Coach Ross. Whether you're on Facebook, na meron tayong 131,000 people on Facebook, 93,000 dito sa Zoom. Pusuan naman si Coach Ross para malaman niyang mahal na mahal natin siya sa lahat ng kanyang value na binigay for tonight. So just like what Coach Ross mentioned, tonight, is it okay, guys, if we just quickly talk about yung pinagkakaguluhan nga dito sa chat box kanina pa, kung saan makikita natin si Lyra, and this is really discovery. Discovery is happening from August 12 to 13 at the House of Transformation. Doon po sa Pasig, sa Ayala Malls, the 30th, along Meralco Ave, in Ortigas, Pasig City. So what is Discovery? It's basically truly a 2-day action-packed seminar. So hindi po siya yung regular na seminar kung saan nagsasalita lang si speaker, everything's just about him. Pero in Discovery, you actually get to experience the actual lessons wherein you're going to, maybe kung masabi ko lang in a very simple way, what Discovery gives is that it helps you discover who you truly are as being a beautiful creation of God, and also just really realizing that everything that you need to solve any problem in life is inside you. Maganda ba yun? Maybe just give me a thumbs up if you find that really, really beautiful. Kasi if I may share real quick the story of my own personal discovery, okay lang po ba? Thumbs up if yes. What Discovery did for me was that even for the very long time, I was already following a lot of motivational speakers, transformative coaches, ganyan. And that was all online. Pero once I really got myself into Discovery, everything that I learned na nandito lang sa aking ulo lang, everything alam ko lang, dami kong alam, it never got to my heart. And once I was able to actually experience and practice all of the things that I've been learning online, in person, in Discovery, giving it a safe space for you to just learn, get feedback, ayun, it just got into my heart, and it's me living, breathing personal growth on a day-to-day basis. Maganda ba yun? Thumbs up if yes. So when it comes to Discovery talaga, if you guys want to register for Discovery, it's gonna happen here, again on the House of Transformation in Ayala Malls, the 30th. You can just take a picture of this, get the link here below. We're also gonna send the link dito sa chat box, also on the comments on Facebook, so that you can also register for Discovery. And Jed, do you want to talk about how much Discovery is gonna be?
Alright, palakpakan naman natin si Coach Pao. Yes, tamang-tama. I took my Discovery when I was 18 years old. Tama po, 18 pa lang po ako and I started investing in myself already. Because bakit? Kasi when I invested myself, guarantee you'll never know what will come back. Sabi nga ni Coach Ras, no? You can measure what you can lose, but you can never measure what's out there, what is possible. So, in this discovery program, this actually cost in the US for almost $2,000. But here in the Philippines, it's cost 15,000 pesos. Oh, mas mababa yan, di ba? Palakpakan naman natin, mababa na yan. But, just for today, since a lot of people here connected with Coach Ras register in our program in this free learning session, we will only give you for only 12,000 pesos. Pinapalakpakan po yan. But, sabi nung iba, hala, 3,000 lang? Ano bang makukuha ko dyan? Number 1, venue, world-class venue. Number 2, seminar materials. Number 3, world-class facilitator. Coach Migs Luis and Coach Ras Huson will be there in that 2-day transformational workshop. And one more thing, a lot of influencers are coming into us right now. Just to let you know, no, last Discovery, we have Real Talk Darbs. Anyone familiar kay Real Talk Darbs? Yes, he's very familiar. Actually, he's here with us, here in Lokban. Kasama namin sila. Because what we offer here is really not just motivation, but it's all about transformation. Ibig sabihin, ano yung pwede mong madala, hindi lang sa seminar, kundi sa buong pamilya mo din as well. Kumbaga, kayang-kaya mo siyang ma-apply sa buhay mo. So, in this particular session, since 12,000, sabi nung iba, at mahal pa rin. But just for tonight, ready pa ba kayo sa another exciting news? We will only offer it for only 9,500 pesos. Pa-heart reacts naman, pa-heart reacts. Ayan, pa-heart reacts. So, I just want to put this on clarity. When I invested on myself, sabi ko, it is really not about the price that I am paying, but it is about the value that I can get as long as I live, dala-dala ko siya. It's the best time for you to invest for experience, to invest for growth, and to go out of your comfort zone because you'll never know. Baka malay mo, after attending this transformation, you know more of who you are, but at the same time, you create that success that you want for yourself. Is that what you want? With that being said, I will give you all 1 full minute. Coach Pao, very high music. Give you 1 full minute to register tonight. Ready, begin. All right, is there other people na may questions, clarifications regarding Discovery? Is there something that made you interested about joining or any other questions? The floor is yours. Go ahead. You can raise your hand and then we'll call you.
Tell you a little something about yourself.
Alright, with that being said, you can reach us out in different kinds of social media. If nag-enjoy kayo sa learning session and you got a lot. Ayan, si Sir Daryl to, no? Hello po, 2 days po, magkaiba yung topic. Yes, here's the thing, the beautiful part about Discovery is it's never the same. From the past 118 batches that we did this, always changing. Why? Because different kind of personality and characteristic in every participant. So, ibig sabihin, the transformation starts when the participant gave what's their expectation to the seminar itself. So, it really depends on you. What do you want out of this? Anong gusto nyo makuha? But at the same time, we will put a lot of context that will bring transformation. I hope I get to answer that question, Sir Daryl. The topic is all about self-mastery, transformation, also creating that wealth consciousness for yourself. But at the same time, it's all about clearing the things that you want to clear, especially that the experiences that you had from the past, that you still been carrying up until now, that maybe you're not aware of. So, in discovery, a lot of release. Probably, the things na hindi mo pa nakikita, but you know from the past experiences na nasaktan ka, nangyayari pa rin in the present moment. So, we need to identify that so that when we release it energetically, tapos na. And that you can move forward. Sino dito, no? Sabi nyo, beginning today, magda-diet na? Oh. Di ba? But, nag-diet na nga ba? Di ba? We have a lot of information, but if our belief system, our programming is still the same, the way we eat, do you think there will be a transformation? Definitely not. We need to identify what are the things that is not effective in our life so that after that, we will be ready to the transformation that we have in the external result that we have. Alright? Thank you so much. Anyone would like to ask? Okay. Go ahead, Kurt.
You're on mute right now, Kurt.
Ayan po. Sir, good evening po. About po doon, since 2 days siya, paano po ang process nun?
Okay, great question. Itong process nito, we have a registration link. Once you register and then you just put your down payment of 1,500 pesos, you can secure your slot already. Our maximum participant is 100.
I mean po dun sa paano po mangyayari sa process niya hanggang gabi po siya, then...
Okay, sige. Thank you for clarifying, Kurt. It starts at 9 a.m. in the morning. Registration starts at 8 a.m. It usually ends on 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. So, hopefully, if you are attending, no commitments. Just for you. Ibigay mo na itong 2 araw just for you because this is the best time for you to create that self-love, self-transformation. Ikaw naman muna. Okay? Sige. I hope I get to answer that question. Clear na yan, Kurt? Thank you so much. And, of course, if you have daughters or sons who is 18 below, we actually have a Discovery Teens. And in Discovery Teens, we create that awareness. Kung si Aurea, no, very inspiring at 16 years old, grabe, di ba? Hopefully ganun din ako ng 16, no? Kasi ako naglalaro naman ako ng lastic dampa naman ako nun. Pero I'm happy that a lot of Gen Zs right now are having this kind of awareness to create that massive result and transformation from themselves. So in Discovery Teens, this is a different kind of discovery because what we usually do here is our facilitator is Mix Flores and 𝗬𝗎𝗀𝗶. In Discovery Teens, by the way, I'm a product of Discovery Teens also, no? When I was 17 years old. In Discovery made me realize that how thankful I must be to my parents. Kasi I have problems, struggles with my parents before. But once I started appreciating the things that my parents did for me, I started to be grateful, compassionate, understanding where they came from. But after all that, it all boils down to love. So, pag meron kayong mga anak na gustong magkaroon ng awareness katulad ni Miss Aurea, napakatalino, no? Grabe ang awareness. You can attend our Discovery Teens. Alright? With that being said, hopefully we get to see you in our Discovery program. Don't forget to follow Coach Russ on his Facebook page, YouTube, Instagram. We are always posting on a day-to-day basis. And right here, together with Real Talk Darbs, we are planning to expand Coach Russ digital asset. With that being said, maraming salamat. Allow me to close this to prayer. Father God, thank you so much for this beautiful day that you have given to us. Thank you so much for these learnings that you brought us. Thank you so much for the lives of Coach Russ. Thank you for the lives of the people who's in front of me. Let your will be done. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Bye everyone. Maraming salamat. We have another next month.